Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. We are going to talk about GitHub and how to push a code from a VS Code to a GitHub. So, what are the requirements for creating this GitHub push? So, we should have a VS Code application installed in your computer, and we should have a valid GitHub account, and the GitHub extension should be installed in your VS Code. So the first of all, we have to open the source code in the VS Code and then come down to the source control and do a commit. So this indicates that we are creating a local repository in our computer. So once it is local repository has been created, we have to open our GitHub account, create a URL in the or create a new repository in the GitHub. So once we have created the new repository with the name, we will get a URL. We have to copy that URL, come down to our VS Code and open the command palette, and we have to type git remote and open copy paste your git URL there. Once it is done, I hit enter and update your name and hit enter. We will get an option to push the code into the GitHub. So this is what we are exactly trying to do now. Let me open the VS Code now, and I have a demo Java project. I'm going to open that project from my computer. So let me go to the downloads, demo Java. It's the folder. I have selected that folder now. Okay, it's a trusted file. So I'm not going to do anything. It's already been created one. So when we click on this particular option, source control, we have an option to initialize repository. I'll just click on initialize repository and I would write first commit, and yes, would you like to stage all your changes to commit then directly? I'll tell yes. So whatever that you see here, it's all get updated. Okay, we have an option which comes push to branch. That's what we have trying to do now. I'll come down to my GitHub. So once I log into I've already logged in. So click on new and I'll say demo Java projects. That's a name and it's public, and create a repository. So we will get this HTTPS link, the GitHub link. I will open this here, come down to my VS Code and then click on view and click on command palette, and just after that add remote. Since I used a couple of times, I'm getting that option. I'm going to paste that GitHub repository link, enter, and I'm going to write my name, enter. Okay, so now we have an option publish branch. Click on publish branch. Okay, it's getting published, and we'll also see the options here. Okay, so the moment that we have to see here is like come down to a project. Oh sorry, it's a demo Java, right? Okay, we have the source code, which is 2 minutes ago it's committed, and it's showing up here. So we have the Java code which is being updated in the VS Code. So that's how we create the first published repository in the GitHub. That is the central repository. So coming down to here, so we have checked. Okay, let me just quickly check. When we come to extension, we just see if it is not working, we just see the git GitHub extensions is available or not. See, I've installed this GitHub version um, and workflow into VS Code. This is the one I've installed in my computer. So that's a reason why I'm able to push it to my GitHub. So we, if it is not working, we just make sure this is installed. This extension is installed in your computer, or you can use any other pull extensions in your computer. Oh, the VS Code. I'm sorry. So what we have done, we just checked requirements, that is VS Code is there and GitHub account is created, and check the VS Code GitHub extension, and we have opened the source code and opened the source code control, and we have created a commit in the local repository, and we created a new central repository in GitHub and copied that URL, and we opened the command palette and we checked for git remote, and we updated the URL and name, and we just published it. So I hope that you are able to do it with the same steps. If you have any issues, please comment on my YouTube link, and you have a wonderful day ahead. Bye for today's session.